Failure is only permanent if you choose not to get back up.
And what you do today will determine your future.
How do you step into greatness? Take the step. Step aggressively towards your fear. Step towards your fear is the step into greatness.
We might add one more word here, consistent. Consistent self-discipline. It takes discipline to keep trying. If we don't make consistent self-discipline part of our daily lives, the results we seek will be sporadic and elusive. It takes a consistent effort to truly manage our valuable time, or we'll be consistently frustrated. It takes discipline to conquer the nagging voices in our minds, the fear of failure, the fear of a broken heart.
Prove to yourself today, every day, that you can and will push harder than you wanted to, harder than you felt like pushing.
You must ask yourself every day, did I do enough?
Your life is your life, and you have the right to live it the best way you can. You must discipline yourself and take full control and responsibility for the outcome or whatever it is that you are seeking at this moment.
You got to get to the point in your life where you say, I have had it. I've had it with going in a restaurant, looking on one side to see what I want to eat, and then look on the other side to see what I could afford. I'd had it living like that. I'd had it borrowing money from people. I'd had it living like a cringing animal. When you don't have any money, it runs your blood pressure up. You hear me? Poverty sucks. Make no mistake about it. And you've got to decide, I have had it. I'm not going to live like this anymore. No, there's got to be more for me. And let me tell you something. You deserve a better life.
You're closer than you've ever been before. You have to do me a favor. Those 15 minutes are not worth the rest of your life.
Improving yourself begins right where you are. You did not come to fail. Instead, you came to learn, to be the best at whatever you want to do. Show them that you're different. Improve yourself. Study hard. Study long. Give your all. Give it everything you got.
Stop waiting to feel like it. Stop waiting until you see it.
But it's a matter of getting over that fear in the beginning, and you just put it off. Sit yourself down and do it, and then you break through.
Life is difficult. Somehow, people seem to believe that life is supposed to be easy. This is particularly a problem in America today. We expect a smooth, easy road to success. We expect our lives to be hassle-free. We expect the government to solve our problems. We expect to get the prize without having to pay the price. That is not reality. Life is hard.
How do you make it better? Confront it. Yeah, but it's suffering. It's like, yeah, but it's there. There it is. It's right there. It's a precondition for existence or something like that. And it's like you have something important to do as well. And you confront it, and that's the pathway to transcending it. And then when you see people take on more responsibility and decide that they're going to aim up and confront their suffering honestly and forthrightly, that their lives get better and the lives of people around them get better too. And so that's very strange as well, because it also means that the pathway to less suffering is through suffering.
Start breaking it down. And most of us, we live in a box. And we don't want to go outside that box at all, ever. Outside that box is all these possibilities of life. What we do is we shackle our mind. We are a prisoner in our own mind. And this is all I can do. This is all I'm good at.
True, I work with millionaires and billionaires, and they do work hard. They work long, and they work hard on their way to success. They work a lot. When they get success, of course they can take time out.
But you see, when you do what you love and love what you do, it never really feels like work. You have to work hard. You have to apply yourself. The best plan will not work if you don't. You have to have phenomenal, extraordinary self-belief.
See, 5 years ago, when I started out in this area, I would not have been able to make the mental leap that I would be up to where I am right now. You might not have the money. You might not have the education. You might not have the support or the resources you need. What's one of those keys that can keep us going, that will enable us to act on our dream?
And we take away the possibilities of you could be this, you could be that, you could be all these things. It'd be nothing. So what people understand is that they live for themselves, not knowing that you have the power within yourself to change millions of lives by facing life. My biggest fear in life is that there is a final resting place in this world. And there's a final judgment. And you talk to something much bigger than you.
In life's greatest lessons, Hal Urban writes, once we accept the fact that life is hard, we begin to grow. We begin to understand that every problem is also an opportunity. It is then that we dig down and discover what we're made of. We begin to accept the challenges of life. To begin with, technology has provided us with push-button living. We can open the garage door, cook dinner, wash the dishes, record our favorite TV program, and pay our bills by simply pushing the right buttons. In addition, we're told over and over that there's a quick and easy way to do just about everything. There is no quick and easy way. Nothing worth having in life comes without effort. That is why psychiatrist M. Scott Peck begins his book, The Road Less Traveled, with the words, "Life is difficult." He wants to set the stage for everything else he communicates in the book. If we don't understand and accept the truth that life is difficult, then we set ourselves up for failure and we won't learn. No one escapes life's problems, failures, and losses. If we are to make progress, we must do so through life's difficulties. Or as poet Ralph Waldo Emerson stated it, the walking of man is falling forwards. Life isn't easy, and it isn't fair. I've had unfair things happen to me. I bet you have too. I've made mistakes, made a fool of myself, hurt people I've loved, and experienced crushing disappointment. I bet you have too. We cannot avoid life's difficulties. We shouldn't even try. You may have faced more and greater difficulties in life than I have. You may have faced fewer. Your life right now may feel like clear sailing, or it may feel like rough waters. And comparing our lives to others ultimately isn't that productive. Life isn't fair, and we shouldn't expect it to be. The sooner we face that reality, the better we are going to be at facing whatever is coming toward us. One of the keys to winning is to not make things even harder for yourself, which is, unfortunately, what many people seem to do. People who respond correctly to adversity realize that their response to a challenge is what impacts the outcome. They accept and acknowledge the reality of their situation and then act accordingly. I didn't find that to be easy at first. I had to learn to say to myself, this is the way it is. I have a problem. If I want to solve it, I need to take action. What is the best solution? When you have a challenge, you can turn lemons into lemonade, or you can let them sour your whole life. It's your choice. Facing reality, maintaining a confident sense of expectation, and performing at your best may not be easy, but it is possible. And it does make a huge difference in your life. It sets you up to learn, to grow, and to succeed.